Crap, didn't get my backdrop. Oh look, now it's a professional studio. Not really. I'm attempting to calm my rage with humor. But we need to talk about PETCO. I just begun some legal inquiries. Which, you know, it's easier for me because my wife's a paralegal. Um, she gets to talk to lots of lawyers all day long. One of whom who's been in some active situations and some, I think even a political campaign or two. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm just thinking about my situation here with the Brookinella and the ick from saltwaterfish.com. Brookinella from PETCO, ick from saltwaterfish.com. Now I know saltwaterfish.com has quarantine procedures. Okay, they have hospital tanks. Okay. PETCO doesn't. Did you know that PETCO, I just talked to the saltwater guy. I'm not going to tell you which PETCO. There's a couple here in Baton Rouge. I'm not going to get him in trouble. Or her. Said that a little late, didn't I? Talked to the one girl. I couldn't remember her name. Man, I'm good at throwing people off, aren't I know, I'm just fucking, it's a joke. I'm kidding. Yeah, so I talked to this guy at the PETCO down there. Alright, there really aren't that many fucking PETCOs around here. I think there's 2 that are actually in Baton Rouge. I think they both have dudes running the saltwater thing. Okay, I'm dwelling on that too long. I often try to omit things for legal reasons on this channel, and that's about the extent of it, and I wind up just doing a shitty job. Like that one. Yeah. Videos are so therapeutic for me. I feel much better now. Like, I was really pissed off. I was like, I'm gonna make a fucking video. Yeah. And I'm gonna rant and rave, and I'm like, jokes instead. Horrible. Failed attempt at jokes. But, you know, still. Did I get an E for effort? That's a male version of an F. I just ruined E's for you. Only the capitals. But, here's the deal. What I asked was, how fucked up would PETCO have to be before there was a class action lawsuit from everyone who's ever bought a fish at PETCO for all the shit that they've lost? Okay? And, you know, limited documentation, sworn affidavits. Maximum $500 a person, something like that. But an example needs to be made. This can no longer be allowed to go on. Okay? And, I don't care if I gotta get corporate CEOs in car accidents. People at PETCO may want to watch this fucking message. Because when I speak, it matters. I don't care how many fucking views I have. Know this eye. Because it sees you when I sleep. My most unlikely of warnings, my most unlikely of promises. It's come true, hasn't it? Shortly, didn't it? Come to pass. So, forgive me if I give a little pressure in character. Fact of the matter is, I have yet to see my spiritual equal on this planet. So if spiritual power is even possible, you should be wary of me. Because I've been around and seen a lot of people. I've looked really hard. Quite a disappointing search. All done topping off my tanks over there. I need to wrap this video up. Well, that one's on auto shut off. That should be fine. Hold out. So, this particular, for instance, second, third fish I bought from PETCO. Every single fish I've bought from PETCO has some form of illness. The first, the Celarus, likely Brucanella. The maroon clown had black ick, or worms. And then the yellow tang had Brucanella. Clearly visible on one fin, and a red spot at the base of that fin. I couldn't notice in my dimly lit black-walled quarantine. Didn't really notice the red spot, actually, until I got her under my inspection light. But, for the record, I'm a clownfish breeder. I, have just recently shut down my rotifer and pod cultures. And to give you an idea of how long I've been doing this, 30 years, and how thoroughly I think things through, and how effective I am at doing things, I was able to raise over 100 true Hercules without any sort of sterilization equipment. I maintained rotifer cultures for an excess of 6 months consistently without having to replenish or replace. I maintained copiapod cultures indefinitely. Don't even have to fucking clean them, really. I use a simple tank cleaning method on my cultures. I run them as sustained aquariums with a particular type of filter that I've demonstrated on the channel. So you can set up your own culture, just not have to worry about all the bullshit that they say you have to do for rotifers. So, and all you have to do is remember to fucking feed them. Clean them out once a day. Just like siphon the bottom. Let the water settle, siphon all the shit out the bottom, and you're good. Replace the water, you're good. You don't really have to do it once a day. I do it once a day when I start to feed heavily while I'm actually harvesting clownfish. It's a very flexible culture system, actually. But this video isn't about it. This video was supposed to be quick and to the point. Now it's already gone on almost 10 minutes. So, typical, I know. That's me for you. I'm gonna light a cigarette so I can get on track. It's always easier to think about being judgmental when there's fire and brimstone. Good times. Good times. Now, PETCO. There's been a lot of people have had these similar problems from PETCO. There's video after video of people showing all the sick fish in PETCO. In fact, my wife showed one just the other day. Did you know? Not only do they not have quarantine or hospital tanks there, but the implications of that must be fully understood. When PETCO gets a sick fish, they have two choices. Put it in the fucking display tank or kill it outright. I repeat, they have two choices. Your saltwater guy, your saltwater girl, at your local PETCO, he is forced by their corporate management to have two choices: contamination or euthanasia. Okay, he has to euthanize the fish, he has to fucking kill the fish, or he's got to put that sick fish in with all the other fish that are for sale. There's no quarantine, there's no observation period. There are known best practices, there are known basic protocols and standard procedures in this industry, this hobby-based industry. Okay? Just like there's known things that you're supposed to do for your dog or cat. You know, you're supposed to get your cat spayed or neutered. If your dog likes to get out of the house, you're supposed to get them spayed or neutered. My dog don't fucking go nowhere, so he's got balls. And, you know, I'm proud of his balls. Joke between me and my wife. Leave my dog's balls alone. You don't hump nobody's legs. He ain't no problem with his balls. Anyway, he's always been a really good dog. He's so old. These clownfish aren't. I don't want them to die. PETCO. I could lose. I've already lost, you know, at least a couple $100 worth of shit. That system, those bugs I got from PETCO stayed in my system. And like, I feel like it's even possible that my system infected reef coral system. Like, you know, because I never really got rid of that bug, so when I delivered those babies, they were fucking infected, weren't they? So I've been delivering fish. They've been properly quarantined, though, on their end. Like, you know, I could see that some of them had stomachs that were a little too fat, like they might have some bugs in their stomachs. And I never saw those fish put into displays at Reef Coral. Now, there's another store in town that just wasn't really interested in quarantine. And, well, when I went to them, they had just moved, and that, to my wife, is supposedly some sort of an excuse. But I found about $1,000 worth of fucking Picasso premium onyx perculas dead in their sump. And they were making no attempt to fish out the, $3,000 more worth of fish that was in there. But they had fancy brood stock that I wanted. So I gave them about 20 babies. Most of them got delivered to Reef Florida. And then we lost like 20 when this outbreak just restarted itself. I had no idea. It restarted itself down in the bottom on the right where that fucking Accelerus died in the beginning. Remember the Accelerus from PETCO? Yeah. That killed Rangiku and Ging, a $500 pair of clownfish. Premium, ultra premium helmet onyx Picassos. Hello? Ultra, like as in nebula, helmet onyx premium Picassos. PETCO. The rarity of those fish. The price I'd have to pay to replace them. $500 is conservative. Very conservative. And the amount of work I put into breeding those fucking percula babies to earn those fish. Oh, I need to think of some jokes and get out of my rage again, because I'm getting pissed off again. Smashing people with the back ends of hammers. It's not funny. No, that's not a joke. It's just a happy thought. No, that was the joke. See, I try. A little morbid, but I try. Anyways, let me just stand up and pull this damn line. Well, that's interesting. The siphon that I thought would balance out started to reverse itself. Oh well, both of those tanks are infected with the same shit. And now they're both running the same medications. No risk. No quarantine at PETCO. Not even just like buckets. Can you give them some fucking buckets with bubblers and heaters in them or something? You know? Oh, that fish is sick. Let me put it in a fucking bucket. They don't even have like medications to give baths with. They don't give that to the management. PETCO even needs to get its shit together, or it needs to shut down saltwater livestock. Yeah, sell your saltwater. Sell saltwater supplies. But dude, no business selling fish. None whatsoever. It would It would be as if they just took dogs off the street and didn't bathe them and sold them to the general public. Okay? That's what Petco's doing with fish. That's nasty.